What's up, everybody? Decim Gary here, and I am here with Adam from NetherRealm. Adam, what do you do over at NetherRealm?
I am the senior producer for Injustice: Gods Among Us.
I am hyped for this game. I don't know if you've been watching our coverage, but we've been eating it up.
Yes.
And today, what are you showing us?
So I'm going to show off Star Labs today. It's a single-player experience that sort of extends the life of the game with a whole bunch of fan service and really cool, fun, individual things to do that are all distinct and all sort of really just cool homages for the fans to enjoy.
Awesome. Well, let's get into it.
Sweet. So I'll take you into the Star Labs menu. So here you'll be able to see sort of the scope of Star Labs. There's a total of 240 missions, 10 missions per character, and each 10 mission block sort of tells a story for that character. So we're going to start in with Superman.
Okay.
And that'll let us see what the story is and how it works.
So what are the Superman missions? Are they like your basic, like here's how to be Superman?
No, so this one's going to start off with Lex Luthor having kidnapped Lois Lane, and Superman's unhappy, wants her back.
He's angry?
He's very angry. In fact, the first mission sort of shows how angry he is.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So here's sort of the introductory image to kind of set up the scene and the pace, but since I already talked about it, we'll click to move on.
Okay.
We went with a really cinematic introduction, so different cameras and angles and 3D text to kind of give the context. And you can sort of already see what I'm talking about in terms of the homage. There's Giganta fighting in the background. There's Wonder Woman's jet on the left.
Oh, yeah.
So Flash wants to stop Superman from making a big mistake and running off hot-headed. So the first mission, just to reinforce the idea of training, is some quick practice of some of the key moves for Superman. We really want to constantly reinforce and help new players become acclimatized to the game. So a training mission traditionally can be sort of pretty simple for most people to do. So we went ahead and for every single mission we implemented this three-star system.
Sort of like Angry Birds.
Exactly.
But beating people up.
Yes. It's slightly different than Angry Birds in that each star isn't necessarily sequential. So there might be a goal that requires you to lose the match, for instance. That way you have to kind of go back and try it and do different goals.
Okay.
So in the case of this mission, the first star is to just strengthen your skills, meaning finish the mission.
Yeah.
The second star is to land a 5-hit combo, so a little bit harder to do, but you'll be guided through it. And the third star is to execute a combo greater than 30%. So you're not going to do that the first time into something like Star Labs.
Oh, we'll see.
Okay.
No,
do you want the controller?
No.
So yeah, this is just sort of a really quick tutorial sort of mission to get us up to speed. So I'll return to Star Labs.
Let me ask you a question, actually. Yeah. So I noticed you have the moves up top. What happens if you jump to the other side?
Let's check it out. It flips.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. We actually have a move list in-game as well that you can tag that sort of flips, and you can see it. We always want to make sure that players know what they're doing.
Cool.
All right. So we'll head back to the menu. And the cool thing about the 3 stars is there's if you add up, there's 240 missions, 720 stars, and a really, really cool unlock when you hit 720.
What is it?
It's you as a skin.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
You just take your picture with your Xbox cam that everybody still has?
Yeah, we probably should have asked.
PS3 iToy?
Yes. We should have asked for your likeness, but next time. All right, so this next mission shows how the gameplay sort of evolves and becomes more than a traditional fighting game. So in this mission, Lex Luthor, to stop Superman, has sent an evil version of Superman from a different universe to Earth. So you're going to see Superman do a sort of tug-of-war battle with his nemesis, Superman.
Oh.
So again, a little bit of text to sort of bring you up to speed and tell you what to do, and then hit X, and it's a little mini-game where you have to have the strength of the beam extend all the way to your opponent.
Oh, okay.
So that might be... Go ahead.
There's different types of mini-games sort of that you can
do. Exactly. And again, 3 stars, different things to do.
Oh, okay.
So we'll show you some... Those are some of the basic mini-games. So let's... our more traditional missions.
Yeah.
So let's show you something a little bit... crazy.
All
right. The team really, really, really wanted to show off what we could do if left to our own devices in terms of the engine. So I'm going to show the ISIS mission.
Okay.
This mission was custom built, like many of these missions. It includes new assets just designed for one mission only, and we'll check it out. So this is Catwoman's chapter, and you actually get to play as Isis, the cat. Okay. So we created a You created a cat model, custom animations. If you hit the button, cat meows.
Okay. What's the 3-star requirements on this one?
Let's check it out. So this is sort of a side scroller. So you have to reach the end of the museum. Don't move backwards, which I've obviously just failed again, and meow 25 times, which is pretty awesome. And then in terms of meowing, if you bring up the moves list, the designers actually took the time to generate a moves list for this character.
That's awesome.
It's complicated, but
Yeah.
so the mission itself is just having Isis get from one end to the other without being detected. So it's sort of a stealth mission.
No!
That's me failing. So let's do it again.
Let's see if you can actually get through this. You did a demo for us yesterday, and you also could not get the cat through.
Yeah,
quite all the way.
the ISIS mission is my nemesis. So let's try it again. Creeping along. Custom jump animation. So we got past the laser grid, but now we have a guard problem.
Uh-oh. So just avoid the flashlight is what you want to do.
Exactly. It's probably be a bad time to meow.
You got it. You got it. Ah.
But
Run, 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 run.
let's do this, Isis.
Oh, I think you're going to do it. You're all the way to the car. Huh?
Almost.
This looks like it would be hard to do without moving backwards.
It is. Without moving backwards, it's really rough.
Now you just sit here and meow 25 times.
So
1 star.
1 star. I didn't even
Okay.
meow 25 times. That's pretty sad. So would you like to see another sort of
Yeah, of
example?
course.
Yeah. So let's try it out. One of the Red Sun missions.
Ooh, Doomsday.
Yeah, you name it, they're in here.
So we saw a fully animated cat
Mhm.
that can move around and do stuff. Are there any other characters that aren't in the main game that you can like check out in this mode?
There
like
are-
Lobo.
There are a ton of characters. We
Uh-huh.
could, like, here, we're scrolling by. You'll probably secretly see some. Hey, that's Two-Face.
Okay.
Uh,
do you play as him or do you fight him as one of the main characters?
There are
or-
missions where you do sort of both with the different characters. So
Okay.
we dug deep into DC lore to kind of get every possible character we could think of somehow involved.
Cool.
I'm going to randomly show another one because this one's really cool to
Okay.
show, again, how crazy the team went with custom missions. And the idea is to just, for those that aren't necessarily going to go online and be super competitive players, this gives them plenty of content to do for weeks on end to try and, 3-star missions and just have a good time trying the missions out.
Cool.
So this one is sort of our, I think if this is the right one, it's our homage to asteroids.
Oh, okay.
So meteors are coming at you, or so we need to sort of stop them from hitting the watchtower. So it's a defense game.
Oh, so you're Black Adam protecting people?
Yeah, yes, we are. And obviously it gets much harder.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this could get really tricky.
So this yet
And
another.
the buttons are kind of like angles that you can shoot at?
Yeah, so it's sort of an arc that extends out for each button. So save the Earth past the mission. Don't miss a rock is don't miss a rock. Allow 5 rocks to come close means get them really close and then hit them at the last second.
Okay.
All
Close
right,
to Earth or close to you?
close to the Earth. Sorry,
Cool.
close to you. You're sort of at the watchtower.
Oh, okay.
So that little glowy bit by the Earth.
Okay.
All right. So Red Sun.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, Red Sun is the retelling of Superman's origin story, where he landed in communist Soviet Russia instead of Kansas. So he grows up to be this communist supreme leader. So we created 20 missions, GameStop pre-order exclusive, that cover the sort of full tale that's not unlocked in this build at all.
The Red Sun? I thought I saw it back
Did
a little
you?
bit.
No.
Yeah. No?
No, it's in the green disc only. It's like totally just put it in, and we can try a different mission.
Actually, the people off mic are saying that Red Sun is not on this other disc, so let's just look at a few more missions on a different build of the game. Well, Trigon.
Yeah. So
What's that about?
that's Raven's daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to show an example of a mission where we've added a character to fight against who's not necessarily in the main game.
Okay.
Just yet another example of sort of the stuff they did to make sure that every single mission felt fresh and fun and unique.
This is like fan service. This is like ultimate fan service.
Yeah.
This
So
is great.
we are DC fans, so this was an opportunity for us to go crazy, and hopefully fans absolutely love it too. You'll even notice. We'll get to the right side. So you'll also see secret characters from time to time that pop in. So in this case, we got lucky.
Ah, Martian Manhunter.
And there's a little Martian Manhunter action.
Oh, that is so cool. I've been like hoping to see him as like playable.
Right.
But alas.
Well, maybe if there's still time.
Yeah.
2 to be announced.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
Anything's possible, except Detective Chan. So yeah, this is a fight against somebody who just isn't in the main game.
Yeah.
And same thing as everything else. There's a series of stars that you can earn for those that want a little more challenge.
Cool. So, like, what kind of other characters can we expect? I know people have been like saying Lobo, please, Lobo. What are the chances of that happening?
Pretty good. And any popular character, there's a pretty good chance that you'll hopefully see them somewhere in the game. So Star Labs is one of the perfect places to put it. Story mode's another.
Can you do me a favor? Can you use Raven's super against Trigon? I want to see what happens.
All right. It's probably disabled because we're smart enough to do that.
I was going to say, does Trigon show up to shoot?
Yeah. Woo! We thought of it. Thanks, designers.
Well, cool. That's a pretty neat little mission. So there's a bunch of like characters that aren't playable in the main campaign.
Yeah.
In these side missions.
Yeah. So there's a ton of them. We really every character that we could think of that we wanted to show off, we put in these missions.
Cool.
Okay. Do you want to do the last one just for fun because it's an Aquaman mission?
Yes.
All right.
So you guys said you had an Aquaman goal.
Yeah.
In this game, what was your goal with Aquaman?
So one of the few, like Superman, Batman, obviously were day one characters. Aquaman was a day one character. We knew we were going to have him because the designers wanted the ultimate challenge. Make Aquaman super awesome. He tended to become sort of a joke, right? We all know that.
He talks to fish.
He talks to fish.
About his feelings.
And that that's a super move. No, it's not. So the day one goal was make him as cool as humanly possible. So a lot of his attacks involved things like sharks. So in this mission, you're telepathically talking to this shark to keep him from
eating you.
Eating you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mission unsuccessful. Let me try that again.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right. I don't like failing.
No.
At anything. Why don't they just like play nice?
They should. They're friends, but I don't think the shark knows it right now. Yeah. Take 2 is going very well.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. 1 star.
Well,
all right, I'll take it.
All right, well
get
done.
eaten by a shark. Well, thanks, Adam, for giving us another little sneak peek at the Star Labs missions. I can't wait to delve into this game and 3-star everything and get that super secret thing at the end.
Awesome.
And for more on Injustice Gods Among Us, be sure to keep it locked right here on IGN.